So the meditation for today is from the Gospel of Mark, chapter 1, verse 13, and it reads, "And he was in the desert for 40 days, being tempted by Satan." And the meditation is the following. We often think that Satan has more power over us in a crowd than in the desert, but we are mistaken. The Bible often shows that temptation is always stronger in the desert. The fall of great people most often occurred when they were alone. Moses remained firm standing before Pharaoh, or when he was fleeing, and it was only in the desert that he lost his patience. And David also gave in to temptation when he was alone, after the end of a bravely fought battle when he was resting. It is always easier to overcome sin when there are witnesses than in the silence of solitude. It is then that sin attacks us with increased strength. The main source of temptation are our thoughts, which attack us with insurmountable force when we are alone. That is why St. Paul says in his epistle to the Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 13, he says, "Therefore, put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to resist, and overcoming everything, to stand firm." Lord, you alone control my thoughts. Be my helper in my desert. There, when I am alone, I need your protection most of all. Let me feel, Lord, that it is only under your protection that I will be safe. In the moment of temptation, when no earthly creature can resist the enemy, you alone, who are without sin, stretch out your hand to me and lead me out of this desert in which I wander. You who suffered having been tempted can also help those who are being tempted, as it says in the epistle to the Ephesians, chapter 2, verse 18.